Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on 9th Tirumurai, 7th Padigam and the 9th verse. The verse goes this way. thodanginal madal என்றாணி மூடி தொங்கல் புரையிதழாகிலும் அருளான் இடங்கோள கூரத்தி தீரத்திலும் இறைவன் மாறத்தொழில் வார்த்தையும் உடையன் தீடங்கொள் வைதிகர்வாள் திருவிடைக்கழியில் திருக்குறா நீழல் கீழ் நின்ற மடங்கலை மலரும் பன்னிரு நயனத்து ஆறுமுகத்தமுதினை மருண்டே. Tiruchitrambalam. As usual, lovely verse, because as we already said, this particular verse also resonates the earlier 8 verses, as in a girl is falling in love with the six-faced Muruga, Lord Muruga, and the trouble that she is going through is being spoken about by her mum. And the verse, in this verse, she also says, Lord Muruga knows that my daughter has fell in love with him, but he is not ready to give the flower. The flower is basically to be more reciprocative. So when someone is offering their love, in return they will usually give the flower to say that yes, I accept your love. But Lord Muruga has not given, forget about an entire flower, but not even the petals of the flower. The petals the outside petals are usually contaminated, or it can be damaged by either insects or because of the climatic conditions or whatever it is. But whatever, when you talk about a flower, when we are offering a flower to the deity, we need to always offer it in the fullest. We shouldn't be plucking the leaves or the basically the petals, and we shouldn't be offering it, because the inner petals are more important, because that is the one which is considered to be more auspicious. Forget about Lord Muruga giving the entire flower, but at least he could have given the outer petals, right? That is what the mom's question is all about. And she also talks about one interesting information here. She says that my daughter has fallen in with Lord Muruga, but Muruga is not responding. He's a little bit rough to my daughter, similar to the way that he is being treated by his wife. His consorts, we know, Devayane and Valli. Valli Pratiyar is considered to be Lord Muruga's Icha Shakti. Actually, if you look at it, he doesn't have two wives or something. The wife concept is taken as it's an analogy or a metaphor for basically the Shakti. So Lord Muruga has got a veil, which is the sword in his hand, right? That is basically taken as, not the sword, basically the spear. Spear is taken as the Jnana Shakti. Kriya Shakti is Devane, and Icha Shakti is Valli. If you look at it, Lord Muruga has this Icha Shakti with him, and the Icha Shakti is getting angry or showing her frustration on Lord Muruga. Now, if you understand this, try to understand this in a little bit more detailed manner, we will know it is not the Icha Shakti that is outside, but actually it is within us. Imagine, what are we doing right now? We all know the Almighty is the real thing that we have to achieve. But are we really traversing in that path? Or rather, imagine just a split, probably nanoseconds, just a nanosecond, we are thinking about the Almighty. After that, half an hour to 1 hour, we are just drifting away, getting immersed in all the worldly affairs, and then again we are trying our best to come back. But whenever we try, we fail. We are always lingering around all these worldly affairs, but we are not able to immerse ourselves in the blissful state of, immersing ourselves in the Almighty's thoughts. This exactly, that's the reason why Icha Shakti is getting angry on us. And if you look at it, yes, obviously, because the moment you talk about Icha Shakti, it is the admiration. It is the something that we get enticed with. What should be the real thing that we are enticed with is the Almighty. But in fact, what are we doing right now is getting attracted to everything else other than the Almighty. That is what verse number 9 talks about. He says, or rather the mom says, Lord Muruga is showing his anger on my daughter worse than how he is being treated. So he is being treated with something, and he's showing the anger in multifold to my daughter. And her mom is actually complaining, saying that, can you please show mercy on my daughter? Can you please give at least the outer petals to my daughter and say that yes, you accept her love. That is what verse number 9 is all about. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama, Tiruchitrambalam.